FM. RadioTheBoss.com. We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
It's the Real Estate U Show, where we take your typical real estate show and chuck it out the window. Motivating, inspiring, and educating, with a laugh or two along the way. Every week, we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Hey, happy Saturday. It's the Real Estate U Show here at 91.1 FM, The Boss, in the Woodlands, Texas. We are here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., and you can listen to us live and watch us at RadioTheBoss.com. Worldwide on the Global Live Network at RealEstateUShow.com. That's the letter U, RealEstateUShow.com. Remember, each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Real Estate Show, we are live. But as always, hi, Ave.
Hello.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Welcome back. Kind of missed you a little bit.
Been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but we're really glad you're back.
Thank you.
But I have a phrase for you. Okay. I'm joined by my partner in angelic behavior, Averill Gordon.
Not at all. Come again. You didn't even give me 30 seconds to play pretend with you. You started some nonsense from the jump.
What? Aren't we angelic?
That's how it
You know there are good angels and bad angels.
I'm a good angel.
Like I said. See, he's trying to make me laugh, but it's not going to work today.
It's not going to work today? Yes, it is. As well, we are joined by our additional studio hooligans.
Yeah, hooligans is right.
Hooligans. Right. That would be broker extraordinaire, Dina Salazar of Platinum One Properties.
Good. Totally misplaced. Angels, hooligans. Hooligan angels. I'm so confused today.
It is confusing at times.
We're usually up to no good. So
not at all. Y'all like the sweetest people in the world.
Okay.
Well, in front of the camera.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. And then our ace agent, Eddie Anderson of Platinum One Properties. Hey, how you doing today?
I'm doing great.
You good? Have you done any running this week?
I did my run yesterday. Yeah, I've been running.
You run enough for everybody. Thank you.
I've been trying to get back into it.
Yeah.
Allergies are subsiding.
Right.
And I'm getting.
I appreciate you running on my behalf.
Allergies are down and oil is up.
Oil is up. Yes. But if I do start coughing, just sorry.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Now you can get in contact with Averill Gordon, she of the angelic face. Okay. At agiahouston.com. agiahouston.com. And for free quotes, right, Ave?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. And then, at Platinum One Properties, they spend their time creating the standard.
That's right. And
representation, listing, and selling. That's right. So there you go. All right. Now, I'm E.L. Crane and Aeronaut. You agree with that?
I will agree with that.
I agree.
I agree.
Okay. The Real Estate U Store includes industry leaders and knowledge that's incomparable in the marketplace. Real Estate U is about real estate, mortgages, new construction, commercial real estate, and finance, and the entrepreneurs which drive our economy. Okay? Share with your friends about the Real Estate U Show and listen live at RealEstateUShow.com. That's the letter U, RealEstateUShow.com. Now, our weekly goal is to educate, inspire, and motivate. Class is now in session. Now, throughout the show, we discuss things locally, nationally, and internationally. Okay? Now, everybody knows that I am really happy about my City of the Week program. Now, in deference to Averill Gordon, she of the angelic qualities, okay, I made sure that I have, because basically her favorite word with me is irrelevant. So now I've eliminated the irrelevant word by making sure that I have a City of the Week that is in Texas every week. You happy now?
Yeehaw.
Okay, yeehaw, whatever that means. Okay. All right, now this is what I have. City of the week, 1 and 2, nationally and Texas. Okay, I have 29 acres, a 920 square foot, 3-bedroom, 1-bath home.
Whoa.
On San Antonio Street. Okay.
Okay, a bungalow.
Okay, I got that wrong. Okay. No, it's not. It's 920 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, with a carport. For $30,150. Located at 4705 Hell is for Certain Road.
Oh my God, move me there.
Hell is for certain. For some, not for others.
Not for others. Hell for Certain Road. And you want to know where it's at? In Hell is for Certain, Kentucky.
Wait, I thought you said you just had only properties in Texas.
I'm going to the Texas one next. Okay, I'm going to the Texas one next. Okay, so now this is what
Confusion is certain.
There you go.
Right, confusion is very certain.
Okay, but watch this here. At 4705 Hell is for Certain Road. Okay,
I just want to go see this road.
I do too.
Is it like fire at the end of it, or is it near Deer Park? I just want to know.
Don't go at night.
Wait
Don't
till you
go
hear
at
the
night.
amenity. Here's the amenity that they have in the home:
Besides the carport.
a cooling wall.
Cooling wall.
It has a cooling
You're gonna
wall.
need a cooling wall.
Yeah, the cooling wall. And Hell is for Certain at
Oh
Kentucky.
Time out. Time out. Let me go to the cooling wall.
Wow.
I'll pass.
I don't think so.
Hell is for certain.
I'm moving to Hell is for Certain, Kentucky.
925 square feet is hell to me.
Right.
I mean, I know the whole miniature tiny house
There
thing
you go.
is in,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay.
The miniature little
Like
So-
you said,
for
Dina,
you.
we're not going at night.
There we go.
No, we're not going at night,
Yeah.
and you can't never live there because your closet the house would be your closet.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Okay.
that's
So
it.
no living for Hell is for Certain, Kentucky. Not so much.
$30,000, I might be able to deal with hell.
You get 29 acres? Okay.
Oh
now-
wow.
See? Yeah. Okay. Now
That you'll walk through for the rest of eternity.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. There you go. Now here's Texas, all right? City of the week for 11 a.m. for Texas. I got a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 6,500 square foot home at 1057 San Antonio Street for $695,000 in Weeping Mary, Texas.
We've talked about
Aw.
Weeping Mary, Texas.
No, that was
That was
screaming.
woman hollering.
Woman
that
hollering.
was woman
hollering.
Oh, Eddie, good
Weeping
remember that.
Mary.
Wow.
Well, you know, that could be the other side of hell is for certain. Weeping Mary is praying over you,
There you go.
in your 6,000 square feet
Now,
house.
this is going to touch you guys, okay?
Okay.
Weeping Mary is named after a woman named Mary who couldn't stop crying after receiving land as a former slave after the Civil War.
Nice.
And it's near San Antonio.
Very nice.
Who gave it to her? Because I
The
want
state of Texas.
Oh,
The
yeah.
state of Texas did.
Remember
State of
me,
Texas.
state of Texas. 6,000 square feet.
Yeah. So that's in Weeping Mary, Texas, near San Antonio.
I would say the two of those are polar opposites.
That would
Oh,
think
completely.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
Now, this is
job.
real estate you, and I can't help myself.
Clearly. Weeping Mary, she
Yeah.
approves.
Weeping Mary approves?
Yes.
Think about it, she cried so much after receiving this land after being a former slave. And they gave her land. And think about it. The land that was handed down from the state of Texas to those those families, if they kept them, and we know back then they kept that land, those properties are worth $695. So it means the acreage, or not even the acreage, the lot is got to be worth at least $150,000, $200,000. So made
than
some money.
likely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Okay, this is Real Estate You. I'm E.L. Crane, the There or Not, and my job is to pronounce the city of the week. Hi, my angelic friend, April Gordon.
I don't know when I became angelic, but okay.
I'm trying to help you here. I'm trying to help you here. I know it's hard for you. I'm trying to
You're
help you here.
stressing me.
I'm stressing you out to be an angelic.
Because I can't live up to all that.
That's what I
Particularly
think.
not today.
Hey,
Matter
the
of fact,
burden
I
of
don't want to
perfection.
get there too soon, so I'm good.
Right.
Okay, well, now, in regard to protecting a new home investment,
Okay.
okay, and I'm building a new house, okay, to ensure that you give me the appropriate coverage and making sure that my asset is protected, what kind of things do you need from for the quote from the builder?
So from the quote, the information
To
that
give the quote, I'm sorry.
the customer is
Yeah.
going to need from the builder.
Right.
I mean, a lot of these things are obvious. So if you have been involved in the new home purchase process and you've walked the property and you've
Right.
made the selections on the materials that go into the house, there's not a lot of additional questions. I mean, we need to know basic things like location,
Right.
because not only does it make for help determine the price point for the purchase, but in some instances it also has an implication to the insurance,
Right.
because is this location more prone to hazards or not? I obviously want to know the square footage and the year that the home was built,
Okay.
but I also want to understand the quality and kind of materials that you put into the home. So I want to know, is your roof fire resistant?
There's such a thing?
Well, metal roofs.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's different types of materials that you use. Is it a clay tile? Is it a shingle or composite roof? Is it tin?
Oh, okay.
I need to understand that. I need to understand, is it masonry veneer or is it just a wood frame house? I mean, some things are more flammable than others. But once people answer those general questions, I want to make sure that I'm properly insuring the home based upon the replacement cost,
Okay.
or the cost to repair the home. So that means I need to understand the materials that are in the home. Is there carpet or is there wood? Have you upgraded the cabinets? Well, tell me about the countertops. Do you have a fire extinguisher, or do you plan to have a fire extinguisher in the home?
Right.
Is there an alarm system? So, there are not a lot of questions that I, as an insurance agent, can ask that you should not have the answer to.
Right.
And many of those things can be verified based upon the appraisal district. So it's a little bit more difficult when you have a new construction, maybe in an undeveloped area. I'm not going to have that information as
Right.
readily available, so I'm going to rely upon either the customer's answers to the questions, or we may have to go out and do an inspection and look at the property, take some pictures, etc. So if you're actively involved in the process, if you're having good conversations with your reliable real estate agent, there aren't a lot of questions about the home that you won't be able to answer. But then the real question becomes, listen, I'm not insuring the home necessarily for what you purchased the home for, whether it's an investment property or it's a home you're going to live in. I want to know how much do I need to insure it so that the mortgage is covered and that we can properly replace the home. And that cost may be more than what you actually purchased the home for.
Well, see, that's Averill Gordon of Averill Gordon Insurance. You can get a free quote at agiahouston.com. So, Dina, when you're dealing with a buyer that's constructing a house from the ground up, and you're bringing in your insurance rep like Averill, and then you have the inspections, things like that, what are the things that you're looking for to ensure that your client is covered in the process of getting new construction?
You mean in the real estate area?
In the real estate area,
Okay.
yeah.
So we're going through the house, making sure it's a reputable builder, number
Okay.
one, and going through the stages of building. We visit the property and inspect the property in the stages. Of the first thing is the foundation laying. We kind of see, how they're laying out the rebar, that it's
Right.
properly secured. They explain that to them. And the builder's the one who answers a lot of the questions for us, gives us copies of the inspections they do along the way. And ultimately, when the home is finished, we hire a professional inspector to go through the house.
That represents your client's interest.
Exactly. And the client may think they don't need that done, but many times they have been proven wrong, and they're very glad they had it done.
I'll give you an example. Last year, I'm going to tell you guys something that happened in the Heights that none of you heard about. A builder's townhome collapsed on another builder's house. Took out two houses. The one he was building and the one next door. And it was another builder.
Hope there's some builder's risk insurance involved here.
Exactly. But you never heard a word about it, did you?
Liability.
Yeah. Took out two $700,000 townhomes. Wow. Yeah. And the other one that it took out, thank God the family was gone that day because it was completed and somebody lived there.
Wow.
So the builder's house who's collapsed, what they did was they used 2x6s instead of 2x4s. So the weight bearing
Right.
was not there.
Right.
So when you're talking about going through the inspections and the stage and stuff like that, that means that builder, in all likelihood, was lying to the buyer and the agent and stuff like that about what they were doing.
Well, I have a good example as well. why you should inspect the property. Last year, I had a new home sales, and it was $400,000 home. It was beautiful. About 6 months later, we had a hard rain, and now this guy did not have another inspector come in. He just took the builder's word. Well, after that hard rain, he was actually out of the country, and the person that was watching his house came in after like 2 days after that rain, and there was water all 3 floors coming down the walls. So he's out of the country. He wasn't able to get in. You know, if he was there, he could have like stopped it or whatever. But yeah, the roof was leaking, and so the builder had to come back and fix it. But still, you know, what a headache for the home buyer. And of course, the first thing he did was call me, and he's like, "Hey, why is my roof leaking?" I said, "Well, remember, we wanted to do inspections, and
you didn't want to pay for it.
You didn't want to do
inspections. Warranties too, because how often?
Well, the warranty's good, but you know, but still, you got to live through the mess of getting it cleaned up.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop you right here. I'm sorry, we're gonna stop right here so we can take a break because we did go over in the first segment because my angelic friend over here, she was being helpful to our listeners as she always is. Because that's why she has Angel. You see her halo?
I see the halo.
Yeah. We're going to take a break and pay some bills. Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There's no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hello, listeners. Get ready. 91.1 The Boss, and Today with Cachet, starting Friday, February 1st, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Woohoo!
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
We are back. Bills are paid, and I'm joined in the studio by Eddie Anderson, ace agent of Platinum One Properties.
Hello.
No peace sign today?
I'm trying. I'm holding it down.
Peace sign stuff over there. And then we have Broker Deluxe, Dina Salazar of Platinum One Properties.
Howdy.
Okay. And we have my angelic friend, April Gordon.
Shoes dropped.
April Gordon.
Something hit the floor.
Maybe the shoe dropped.
She was like, what?
No, so Eddie, you're supposed to do this.
Right.
Yeah, he always do his.
Well, I do, but then he comments on it, so I'm trying to.
This is my job.
I'm trying to behave.
I'm not supposed to miss anything.
You know, that's why he called you a hooligan earlier.
Yeah, see, what's real?
Peace in the house.
Peace in the house.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so today is March 23rd. Almost
Already?
Easter.
Wow.
Almost Easter.
Almost April Fools.
Like 30 days away from Easter. Like
Easter's in April, right?
like the end of it.
Oh, really? I don't get out much.
That or you don't celebrate Easter.
Well, I am not a CMEer. You know what a CMEer is, right?
No, we don't want to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people that goes to church on Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter. That's the only time they go to church. I am not one of them. Those are the ones that's going to burn in
So
hell.
you don't even go on those days.
I drive by. Every
he
chance
don't
I
go to
get,
church.
I drive by. That's right.
He does a drive.
Where do you want to go move to? 925 square feet.
I think
Woman
that-
Hell
hollering.
is the only option.
Hell is for
Kentucky.
certain. Hell is for certain,
Hell is for
Kentucky.
certain.
No, hell is the only option. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there was a reason
Hey.
for him researching that home.
But I'm willing to go to church. I haven't been motivated yet.
Okay. We're not even touching that one.
Anyway,
I'm bringing some holy water next week. That's all I know.
I talk to my priest every Thursday morning. Y'all can leave me alone.
There you
I go to church every
And
Thursday
yet he's
morning.
not convinced you to.
Oh, he tries. Lord knows he tries.
he wants to dip his hands in those
There you
pockets.
go. He says he needs a week to recover from our conversations. So I tell
Poor
him things.
thing.
I tell him things. Right. I've talked
Wow.
about
This
all
is
of
not
you.
the booth. This is not the booth, and we.
We
Not
are
the
not in
move.
confession right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dina,
Good.
how you doing?
I'm doing pretty
Really?
good. Yeah.
Okay. How can a realtor assist not only investors but the consumer in search for the next up and coming area to buy in?
Okay, well, that's a good question.
That's why I asked it.
I know. Okay, well, the first thing we do is always, you know, when somebody says, hey, I'm thinking about this area, what is your opinion? I'll check the typical MLS, HAR, you know, and see
Okay.
the sales in the neighborhood, the trends, and even the rental comps in case they want to look at that option as well rather than flip. Another way of helping go a step further in identifying areas would be to go through, well, we're members, all of us here, of the Greater Houston Builders Association.
Right.
And when home builders and businesses are pulling permits in certain areas, that means there's potential for growth and development in that area.
Okay.
Okay, so if not there, you know, somebody's like, hey, you know, I understand they're going to open a Whole Foods or Starbucks down the street here. And those areas tend to be forecasting development as well. Transit, etc., being close by is another good option. Typically, when people are trying to find something, the next best up and coming area, it would be somewhere outside the existing area that's been identified as a hot spot.
Right.
So you want to be anywhere like on the fringe, right before the fringe, right between the fringe and the hot spot, you know, of the where you would wished you had been.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
10
you
years
know,
ago.
yeah, then that's the area you want to kind of go around, check out, and see if these signals are apparent.
Because I talked to actually it was an agent developer guy yesterday, and what he's doing is he's going into older areas that are, like you said, on the fringe, and he actually convinced a homeowner to do a joint venture to build two $2 million homes in Spring Branch, because the house he's sitting in is sitting on 9,000 square foot lot.
Right.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can split that lot up into really nice
Yeah.
patio homes right there.
But you know, I think there's two other things you have to talk about. One is tolerance. So up and coming can be 5 years, it can be 15 years.
That's true.
So
That's
you have
true.
to have a conversation with people about what's their tolerance, how
Well,
long.
their tolerance and their financial ability to maintain the property during the, you know, time of waiting for the development to occur.
Right.
Some people don't have that, like you said, patience and financial ability to support, you know, the project. So,
Yeah, but so in but new communities, every new community, you know, like you said, you had bought in Summerwood years ago. All right, were you one of the pioneers?
I wasn't one of the pioneers. I bought in 2004.
Okay,
so I
but
think
the
it was
but the
a couple of years.
pioneers, they go in those. This one sets the stages. Now I have a friend that was one of the pioneers out in Greatwood. She is miserable out there now because what they did was the lots had an average size of 8,400 square feet, but to squeeze more homes in there, they dropped it down to 6,500 square feet. So now everybody's on top of each other in there, literally on top of each other. So being a pioneer has benefits. But it also has a lot of downsides, especially when the developer's trying to squeeze more dollars out of those communities and stuff like that by putting more lots in there.
Exactly. I think the other thing is you have to look at, and I'm talking inner Houston, right? The places that have, you know, in the last, I'll say 20 years that have been hotspots, they were hotspots 50 or 60 years ago.
That's true.
You know, to be in the inner loop, on the outskirts of the inner loop, I mean, I see it happening in Acres Homes right now. I'm closer to Oak Forest, right? Yeah. And closer to the Heights. But there was a point when you didn't want to cross Pine Mountain.
That's true.
And now people say, wait, that's only 5 more minutes down the road. Independence Heights to the right, Spring Branch to the left,
right.
290. And guess what? Those were always historically hotspots.
That's true.
Just neighborhoods have to go through transition times and periods. Right. And so I think that some of it is just what's happened in the past will happen in the future. Ecclesiastes, there's nothing new under the sun.
And one of the things that I'm noticing now, and you can see all the advertising, even some of the builders that we work with, the amenities that they're putting in these subdivisions now, like these lagoon parks and swimming, like the one in Logan Morris, 12 acres. That lagoon is 12 acres in size, right?
Well, they're catering to families, and then the schools that they're putting in the area as
in the communities.
In the communities.
In the communities now. They're putting schools in the communities now because actually over in Bridgeland, over in Cypress, they're breaking ground on 2 more schools inside Bridgeland now because it's expanding that much, stuff like that. So it's kind of a relative question. Like you said, you know, like an old neighborhood I used to live in years ago over in Meyerland, all right? It's coming back. And they're building the houses up.
Right.
They're building out. I mean,
they're raising some of the houses.
They're raising some of the houses, exactly.
And then they're building the new ones.
Because the meeting I went to yesterday, I went down South Braeswood. You used to see 1 or 2 houses that were up. I saw multiple houses on both sides, South and North Braeswood, that were 4 or 5 feet in the air.
Yeah. They have to be.
Oh, I know.
Let's just be real.
Yeah, they have to be over there now.
They have to be because that's just a floodplain, a historic floodplain.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't build there unless you build up.
Let me tell you something. When I lived over there, the first time it flooded over there, I missed it. I got out of there. I sold because that water, it terrified me. That water literally terrified me.
But it does not terrify a lot of people. They want to live there, and they'll go as high up as they need to stay in that community.
It's a huge Jewish community, and they don't leave. They tolerate. They don't leave.
And it's nice over there.
It is very nice.
I think it's a very diverse community at this point. That may have historically been true, but you're seeing a lot of millennials moving there.
Are you disputing what I'm saying?
I added to what you said.
You added what?
I don't think it's just that kind of.
I just said it's a predominantly Jewish community. Is that a better word? Don't lose your halo now.
I see the horns.
No, I'm keeping mine.
The horns are holding up the halo.
Okay,
I just think there's a lot more diversity there now.
Well, it is. I won't dispute that.
April, glad
Houston,
you're back.
I won't dispute that.
I mean, you know, you didn't have apartment complexes in that general area.
No, you didn't.
Now you got Starbucks on the corner.
That's true. I didn't think of that down there on Hillcroft. You're right.
You know, all the people that work at the medical center want to be right there because they can just go down Braeswood.
Exactly.
So I'm telling her she's right. Okay, you're right.
All right.
You're right. So I have the ability to concede. Who knew?
I don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane and they're not. And though April has lost a little shine to her halo,
I actually have a cat that ate the canary green right now. I feel great.
She's doing good.
Yeah, feather hanging out of her mouth.
Really? You helping her?
I am.
Wow. Okay, Eddie, when advising an investor client, which property type, in your opinion, has the greatest potential for value gain?
Well, you know, that's a wide open question.
Which is why I asked it.
Well, first of all, you know, to play off of Dina's...
No, I want your answer. I don't want Dina's answer.
You have to identify the location that they want to be in.
Oh, where's that you want to go with?
Yeah, I would identify the area that you want to be in.
Okay.
But, you know, you have to ask the why. I guess their wants, their needs, and their why. And you know, we all know the why is to build wealth.
Money. Yes.
Now, do you want that money today, or is this something that you're trying to build a portfolio to leave for your kids?
Right.
So you got to determine their why, and then you got to ask them, how much are you willing to put in?
Right.
As far as monetary or physical labor.
Okay.
You can go out and look for homes to flip, which are in distress, which are getting harder and harder to find. But once you buy that home, how much physical labor are you willing to put into it? Okay. Because the more physical labor you put into a home, the more money you're going to get out of it. You lost
me at physical labor. Okay. This is...
Eo's like, I checked out.
Yours or someone else's.
Right. But there's, but then if you find people that don't want to do a lot of physical labor, then you might pay a little bit more for the home. But if you sit on it longer, so it becomes rental property. Mm-hmm. So you have to determine what their why is and how much effort they want to.
Okay, that's Eddie Anderson, our ace agent from Platinum One Properties, just explained to me that I do not want to invest in property if I have to do work on it. Yes? Okay.
Yes.
We're going to take a break, pay some bills, and when we come back, you are going to get, a soliloquy from Averill Gordon.
A soliloquy?
Yes. Pay some bills. Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, Sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There is no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hello, listeners. Get ready. 91.1 The Boss and Today with Cachet starting Friday, February 1st, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Woohoo!
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
And we're back. Bills are paid. We survived our break. Hi, Ave.
Hi.
How you doing?
We're all still friends.
We're still friends. We're still
getting along.
But this is Averill Gordon of Averill Gordon Insurance, and nobody speaks insurance like Averill Gordon.
That's right.
She's passionate about it, and she will also threaten you if you don't have enough coverage.
It's not true.
Not true. I'm going to go with that. I think that's
It is a threat, but I will not threaten you.
So we are basically going to turn over the studio to Averill to talk about Averill Gordon Insurance and the value of working with Averill Gordon and Averill Gordon Insurance and her team. Okay.
So let's face it. You live in the state of Texas, and auto insurance is required, but homeowner insurance is not required unless you have a mortgage. But buying a home, whether it's for your personal use to live in and or as an investment, is going to be one of the most important financial decisions you're going to make. And it may be one of the biggest purchases that you'll ever make. So it's very important to properly insure your home, whether you live in it or, like I said, it's an investment. So what do you need to know? You need to know what the home is constructed of. You need to understand when it was built, square footage, general information like that. But you also need to have a conversation with your insurance agent about how do you maximize your coverage and maximize your protection. So let's talk about things like endorsements. What is your comfort level with foundation, mold, identity theft, liability? Those are important conversations to have with your insurance agent. It's not just about getting insurance, it's about making sure that your insurance, your homeowner's insurance, works for you when the unthinkable happens. So take some time, think about what it costs to repair or replace your home. Think about what endorsements you want to have, and make sure that you reach out to your agent at least once a year to have a conversation about the insurance policy that you have, what it includes and protects, and what it doesn't. An informed customer is a protected customer.
And that is our friend Averill Gordon of Averill Gordon Insurance. You can reach Averill at agiahouston.com. That's agiahouston.com. Because if I do say so myself, Averill is one of the best of the best. That's my last compliment this year. I have no more. Okay. Well, that is Averill Gordon of Averill Gordon Insurance. I'm E.L. Crane, and they are not. And that's what we do here at the Real Estate U Show each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We educate, motivate, and inspire you to make sure that you protect your assets. Make sure you have the appropriate coverage on the insurance side. When you're looking for real estate, finding that real estate that is you and not somebody else. Because a lot of people actually buy real estate based upon the opinions of others instead of their own opinion, things like that. So, these are the things that we're going to be doing from now on here at the Real Estate U Show. Oh, now, hey, we did something while you were gone, but we think you're going to approve. There was no drinking involved.
That's a problem.
Really, you keep saying on May 1st.
Okay.
Starting May 1st. The Real Estate U Show will be translated into 3 additional languages. Spanish.
See?
Vietnamese. Chinese.
I'd actually think that's really awesome. I'm ashamed that I only speak one language. That is on the bucket list.
There you go. But that's what we're going to do because we're expanding our market, we're expanding our reach. We want to make sure that our services that we all provide, be it real estate, be it insurance, be it title, be it commercial mortgages, that we address all of the communities in the marketplace to expand our opportunities.
Do we understand that there are some words and things and phrases that we use that may not be translatable?
No, we're not.
Right.
We're not translating.
You ever tried to do a Google Translate?
I can just imagine someone trying to translate some of the things I say into Vietnamese and Chinese. I'm looking forward to that.
That's really interesting.
Yes, it should be very interesting. But we're going to create a greater diversity.
It is all about diversity.
Yeah, and so those things that we're doing. So I felt like you would approve.
I approve.
Thank you very much, because the angel has approved. The angel didn't approve. The angel didn't approve. Okay.
It's picking on you today.
I know.
I've missed her. Y'all give good. Yeah. Y'all give good, but she gives better.
Oh yeah.
She throws haymakers and left hooks and stuff like that. Yes, but she's kind of slow on the move right now. But she'll be back.
She's had
a little more time here.
Do they know why I
Yes,
was out?
we told them why you was out.
So, I did the agent minute, but the other thing, I lost my brother unexpectedly to what we now know was probably heart disease, and obviously I'm not myself because I'm still grieving.
Absolutely.
But homeowners, it's not just about insuring the home, it's also life insurance to make sure that you can pay off the mortgage. Right. So when you have those conversations with your agent, don't limit it to just the conversation about how do I protect my home? How do I protect my family?
Absolutely.
You know, do I have term insurance to make sure that the home, or do I have mortgage insurance to make sure that the home can be paid off in the case of a untimely death? Because, you know, you purchase a home, I always use the word asset, but you purchase a home for a family.
Yes.
And your hope is that that family can continue to live in that home whether you're there or not. And so as passionate as I am about autos and homes, I'm the most passionate about life insurance. And I just encourage either anyone at this table or anyone listening, if you don't have a financial plan that supersedes your life,
That's right.
You need to stop and think about that, because it impacts your family financially. I was confident in that. I did have a lot of great discussions with my brother, but I mean, he was 47 years old and healthy.
Wow.
He wrote, his sport was bull riding. I mean, this guy was healthy, healthy looking, healthy acting. So I do have to say that I think I would be wrong if I didn't encourage the listeners. It doesn't have to be me, but make sure that you have life insurance that is not just with your employer.
Right.
You know, have that conversation, have a plan, share the plan, have a will.
Protect your
That's all I'm
family.
gonna
Ladies
say.
and gentlemen, she said protect your
Yes.
family. Thank you.
Yes.
That's good. Protect your family. Because, you know, nothing's promised. What's that old saying? You want to hear God laugh? Tell him what you got planned?
Yeah.
That's it. So thanks, Dave. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Dina,
Yes.
how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just bragging. Really?
She looks great.
Hey.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Glad to be here.
So what you trying to say? You not got
She looks
self-esteem
great.
issue.
No, I was just complimenting. I'm saying, let's stop making it about you. Let's say she looks great.
Okay, fine. You got to say it 3 times in a row.
Oh my God. Thank you. She is an angel.
Oh,
after all.
God, Jesus. Okay. Now, Dina, you know, we are in fix and flip hell.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, we are still in fix and flip hell. We really are. And what strategy do you utilize to help those investors who are looking to do fix and flips?
Well, they'll usually find a home and call me and say, hey, I want to go check out this property. Before we go, I will check out the comps that would suggest what the comps would be after repair value.
Okay.
And then I'll do rental comps to see what they could get after they get it together and rent
Okay.
it. So that way they can have an option of
Right.
either or. Then once it's ready to be placed on the market, sometimes you can do both sale and rental advertising simultaneously.
Right.
Should that be some option that somebody wants to consider to see which one comes about first,
Right.
if they're on a timeline. And then we market it based on the upgrades that they put into the property. We find the amenities in the area, such as schools, churches, etc., and try to highlight those items on our marketing campaign. Most of the marketing campaign is done primarily online, so that would be through the HAR.com. That would be through all the social media like Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com. So there's like tons of marketing that goes on behind the scenes. But the main thing I'd like to do is get professional photography done,
Oh, God,
to
yes.
highlight their work.
Oh, yes,
because
please.
The worst thing that can happen is that they put in all this work, and then you go with your camera. And although some people's cameras are really good, some of the spaces are tight. And so it takes a particular lens to capture the space properly, the lighting, etc. And if you can't get people's attention from the photographs, they more than likely won't make appointments to go view the property.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's a very important part of the
See, that's
process as well.
Dina Salazar, our broker deluxe, Platinum One Properties.
Thank you.
How do you get in contact with you?
You can call me at 713-526-6233.
And that's Dina Salazar, the resident broker guru. Yes? No?
Yes.
I got an
Give me a
endorsement
call.
over here.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know what's funny about the fixing? No, you know what city is getting fix and flips now? Hot? Los Angeles of all places.
Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would think, yeah.
But it's so expensive. So it's kind of a hard, but not really, because I was talking to my sister this morning on the way into the studio. They're doing fix and flips there, turning $500,000 houses into $800,000 house in the neighborhood I grew up in. All right, nobody will ever say my neighborhood was an $800,000 neighborhood based on Houston standards. Okay, it's more. My neighborhood is more South Parkish than here in Houston, in LA. But because a lot of people don't realize Los Angeles is landlocked.
Location.
Exactly, mountains and water. So they're fixing, flipping these houses. Our old neighbor, she is fixing and flipping her own house. All right, Pam, how you doing? She listens to the show. Okay, her house was appraised as is at $625,000. She's selling it for 1.1.
Wow!
Way to go, Pam!
Yeah,
Good job, Pam.
Yeah. And why didn't you give me the deal to close? I'm just saying. Okay. So but yeah, they're doing fix and flips in LA now. It's becoming a really huge thing right there because you know you got between a lot of the apartment owners, small apartment owners, they're tearing them down because Los Angeles has rent caps, so you can grandfather in your lease amount unless somebody moves out or you tear it down and start over. So they're tearing down apartments and starting over. And I'm gonna tell you something else before we go to break. You can't have larger than a 20-unit apartment complex in the city of Los Angeles.
I didn't know that.
No.
So you're not going to have these Center City,
No.
the Pearl.
You're gonna have them in the county, but you can't have them in the city.
Okay.
Yeah. You got duplexes, fourplexes, courtyards where you got 8 or 12, but you never have more than a 20-unit apartment complex in the city of Los Angeles. Okay, we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and we're going to hear from Dina Salazar when we come back about what it is to work with Platinum One Properties. Okay, pay some bills. Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, Sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There's no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hello, listeners. Get ready. 91.1 The Boss and Today with Cachet starting Friday, February 1st, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Woohoo!
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your fusion radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. all in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, bills are paid, and we're talking about drapes.
Yeah, get rid of them.
I don't know how drapes came up.
Well,
okay.
They hold.
Okay.
They do.
They hold ugly.
And
Drapes hold ugly.
They hold ugly. If they're orange or green.
Drapes hold ugly.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Real Estate U. We're here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. Okay.
We are not.
No.
I got hooligans, and I have Angelic. All right. They kind of trade off during segments.
Kind of rub off on each other.
Exactly. They got the only one that keeps the peace is me.
Oh my.
I don't know about that.
Well,
That's that look again. I saw.
Creating havoc is more appropriate.
Right.
That look again. I saw it. Okay. Now in this segment, we are going to introduce you to Dina Salazar, Broker Deluxe of Platinum One Properties, and Dina is going to tell you the joys of working with Platinum One Properties because their motto is creating the standard. And so we're going to turn it over to Dina so she can explain why you want to work with Dina Salazar and the Platinum One Properties team.
Well, I can't say enough about the realtors in my office. Every week we have a new story about something the realtors do that go above and beyond, and I feel so grateful to be working with them. And you will too if you give us a call and give them an opportunity. We are located in the Inner Loop, but I've been in business 19 years, so my clients that are listening, you know it's true. Y'all take me all over Houston and surrounding areas. There's no area within Texas probably that we haven't touched at some point or another over the 19 years we've been doing business. We deal in residential as well as commercial real estate, sales, and leasing. So if you are on the lookout to sell, if you want to purchase, I would say give us a chance, give us a call. You will not be let down.
And that's our good friend Dina Salazar of Platinum One Properties, Broker Deluxe of Platinum One Properties. So get in contact with Dina and her team. And the number is, Dina?
713-526-6233.
And that's Dina Salazar. I'm E.L. Crane, and they are not. You better live that. You better live that. Saying you better live that. Hey, Eddie, you doing all right over there?
I'm good.
Oh, whatever.
I'm just hanging out, listening to y'all.
He's hanging next to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God,
He
Jesus.
moves
I
Yeah,
haven't seen the peace sign very much though.
he ain't,
Come on,
he
Eddie,
ain't, he
let's
done gave it up.
Today's been
Eddie,
kind
Hey, you know they're
of
getting ready to have the
quiet
50th anniversary of Woodstock. What is wrong with you?
over here. Man,
Today?
No, not today, next
Oh.
week. Or next
I was
month.
only
Sometime. Anyway.
I was 2.
You was 2? Okay.
Solace and error.
When creating real estate wealth, what's the best advice you would provide a real estate investor for wealth building along with preparing somebody to buy their first home?
Well, I think let's just go back to the question. Wealth building, it's all about the money.
Yes.
It's making your money work for you.
Okay.
So, if you're trying to build wealth, if you can make your money work for you, so less out of pocket, if you can get other people, there's different types, like get the seller to carry the note. If you can get the seller to carry a note, you can use your money to repair the property, get it ready to sell it, and you never even had to, go to closing and all that. That's a lot of money, closing and down payments, all that. So therefore you're using their money. That's referred to as like the out-of-pocket purchases.
Okay.
Then there's also like distressed properties where people just want to get rid of the property, so you take it over. So you just take over the property. You can get somebody to move in, pay the note, or pay rent, but then it's paying the note, but it also puts a little bit of money into your bank.
Right.
So there's those, and then there's one on a lot of people don't know about is the self-direct IRA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which
I
is
love
really,
that.
really good.
I love
You
that
can use either, if you have an IRA, people don't realize they want to put their money in an IRA and it's just paper.
Right.
So the market crashes, your money's gone.
That's right.
But if you've taken your money out of the IRA and you've purchased a home, well, the market can crash all day, but guess what? You still have property.
That's right.
So you can use your IRA, or you can partner up with somebody that who has an IRA and split the profit.
And they have a couple of organizations they pool those resources for self-directed IRA to invest in real estate,
they're
both residential and commercial.
Yeah, I'm gonna need us to invite somebody in here to talk about that.
Oh yeah, I'll call Gary.
That's a really
great.
That's a really good tool.
Oh, yeah.
Really good resource that a lot of people are not aware of. So at the end of the day, it's all about making your money work for you,
right?
And building, if you're trying to build wealth.
Yeah, and that's our ace agent, Eddie Anderson of Platinum One Properties, and he just guided you through the process of wealth building. And coming up in the next couple of months, we got off track because March was a hard month. Okay, April had loss of family. We had transitions going on all over the place. But come April, we'll be back on schedule, and things happen. Life happens.
Life happens.
Life happens.
That's
Life
right.
happens. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make it through this. We got 7 more days in March, and we're going to ramp up for April, and all's going to be right. We're going to have the Wealth Building Through Real Estate seminars, and then we have our boss ladies of Real Estate U sitting right here. They scare me. I don't have any problem saying that. They've scared me to death.
I love them.
Oh, you
I ain't
would.
scared.
You would. You ain't scared. Eddie ain't scared.
I ain't
okay.
scared.
All right.
Except for my ex-wife.
Well, I'm gonna say Eddie made me all kind of happy with that IRA option.
No, that's a
That was
good-
great.
You didn't know about the self-directed?
Thank you for bringing that up.
I really
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah,
That's
SDIRA.
awesome. Oh, yeah.
Look, tonight, Google. I'm all excited.
Self-directed IRA. As a matter of fact, because the meeting I was telling you about yesterday with the cash cow buyers, that's what they use.
And so when you sell the property, you don't pay taxes,
No taxes on
on
it.
the gain because
That's right.
it goes right back into your IRA. So it's tax
And
free.
you're managing your IRA
right.
with consultants
So
and
it's
stuff like
tax-free
that.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, need to do a little research.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Self-directed
I'm
IRA.
kind of excited.
This is Real Estate U. Our job is to educate, motivate, and inspire, and this is what we're doing. Because did you see the look on April's face when she saw that self-directed IRA? I thought she'd get ready to run right up out of here. So
That's why she's sitting next to me.
there you go.
Sometimes a change of position is a change in position.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Oh God, gee, really?
I think I even made our producer laugh.
This is Real Estate U. I'm E.L. Crane, and they obviously are not just mean people. Just mean. Okay. Now,
Dina, you can't have your seat back.
I'm like, okay.
okay, before we close out this segment of the first hour, there's a new client base, all right? And everybody's going to chime in on this. And the new client base is the aging in place homeowner, and this is actually starting at age 45. Everybody,
Oh no, I just turned 45 a week ago.
no,
Well-
but the aging in so people 45 and up are actually planning now. Is this their last home or buying their last home? So they're going to be aging in place,
Yes.
which is why you have these 55 and over communities now.
That's right.
Okay, so aging in place, flat floors, wider doors, because life happens.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so in regard to insurance aid, it's a situation where more coverage, more life insurance to plan, and I'm going to use the phrase estate plan. Then you have the realtors looking for the appropriate home to either buy, renovate, or rehab to accommodate aging in place. This is the market that we're growing in right now.
Absolutely.
And that is actually aging in place homes, and that was a definition from the Builders Association. Aging in place homes last month outpaced traditional home sales by 17%.
Would you agree with the statement that it's not just about the person aging in place, but they're also thinking about multi-generational living in a lot of these
Absolutely.
instances as well?
Yes.
But then you have the flip side of that too. That side where you have the generational households, but you also have that
Senior community.
that energetic community. We're going to call it that energetic community where they still want to entertain. But they don't want an upstairs. They got this wide open great room
Right.
space and big patios and things like that. That's the thing that's going on in the
Absolutely.
marketplace.
Yes.
And the builders who are making those adjustments are outselling those builders who are not.
Absolutely.
And stuff like that. So that's what's going on in the marketplace with the aging in place. But have you seen that a little bit in your?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, we actually had I did a showing this past week where when we walked into the house, the whole house was flat, but when you walk in, there was like a 4-inch step down. And we walked in, you walked about 3 feet, and it was I don't want to say older lady because she was about my age, but it was an older lady.
You said it right.
And she grabbed the wall and she goes, "Oh my God, I'm glad I saw that. I could have hurt myself."
Right.
And I'm thinking, it's just a little step, but
No.
To her, it was
it's a hip fracture waiting to happen.
Right. And when I called her back, because she loved the house.
Right.
She loved this house. And that was when I called her back for a follow-up. She's like, I couldn't do with the steps.
Yeah. And before we go to break for the noon hour, they actually have builders and rehab specialists who know how to raise those floors now to flatten out the older houses so you can eliminate those steps.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's all that kind of stuff is going about aging in place. So we're finishing out the 11 a.m. hour. We're back on the noon hour. I'm E.L. Crane there, and now we're going to pay some bills. And Miss Self-Directed IRA over there, you haven't looked like that smile there in a while.
I know,
You
it's all sparkle in her eye.
You can start investing in property. You better call me.
It's not just that. It's just not just that. It's also thinking of, I was thinking about my mother and my grandmother.
There you go.
And
there you go. There you go. Okay, we're going to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be back for the noon hour. Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There is no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hello, listeners. Get ready. 91.1 The Boss and Today with Cachet starting Friday, February 1st, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Woohoo!
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, it's the noon hour. We're back. I'm Real Estate U. No, I'm not.
Just in time.
I'm E.L. Crane. They're not. And it's the noon hour. So you know we have the noon hour City of the Week. That's that look. I need you to do better.
I'm excited to hear the City of the Week.
As she puts herself back together.
Right.
Yeah. No, you don't sound like a Stepford wife at all. Okay, here we go.
I don't look like a Stepford wife.
Okay, I have a 3-bedroom,
Okay.
3-bath on 2 acres,
3-bedroom, 3-bath.
3,629 square feet
Nice.
for $659,900. located at 15001 Hog Eye Road.
Hog Eye?
Hog Eye Road in Hog Eye, Texas.
So it's a rural
No, it's near Austin.
Hog Eye.
Okay. Now, would you like to know how they got the name of Hog Eye, Texas?
Yes, yeah, we would love to know how they got that
That would
name.
just make my day to know that.
It might even inspire me to drive to Hog Eye.
There was no sarcasm there at all.
Maybe carpool?
Oh, God, Jesus.
I think we must.
They can carpool to Hog Eye, Texas. This is
Let
what
me
Hog
just
Eye.
say this: if it's near Austin, it's hot. It doesn't really matter.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a shooting contest. Okay, and the guys walked off 125 yards.
Okay.
Okay, and the guy that won shot a hog through the eye,
Oh.
and so he got to name the style as part of the contest. Therefore, you have Hog Eye, Texas.
Prior to PETA.
Terrible.
Well, I'm sure they ate the hog.
This is pre-PETA. This is
They ate the hog. We can assume they ate.
You know, and it's so bad because as soon as you said he walked 125 feet, I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah, I
It was
got a
125
visual
yards.
pretty good right there.
He did.
You know, you
125
might not
yards.
want to share that because there may be a protest that happens.
All good
and
news.
A, and a
Look, all
petition
si-
to change the name of the city.
Look at hey, it's Hog Eye, Texas. Okay, now we're gonna finish out our city of the week for the week with the next one. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
I have a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 5,656 square feet.
I like that. Those are big bedrooms.
Okay, located at 17189 Greasy Valley Road for $699,900 in Greasy Corner, Arkansas.
Y'all do realize he left
reply to
Texas
that.
again.
Yeah, he did.
He can't stay consistent
We were
with
talking
Texas.
about slips and falls earlier, so we
Greasy
were like,
corner.
was
Yeah.
kind of just inspired
A
by
greasy
that. or what
corner.
Greasy
happened.
Corner, Arkansas.
Yeah.
It's hot. Greasy Corner hot is hot. Is a hot tourist market.
Arkansas?
I don't even know how to
Hot
respond.
Springs.
I don't have anything.
You
You
been
said
to Hot Springs?
Arkansas, right?
Yes, Arkansas. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Greasy Corner,
Arkansas is
Arkansas.
pretty.
They
Yeah.
still slanging and banging in Arkansas?
Oh, gee.
In the greasy corner of
In Greasy
Arkansas?
Corner.
Okay.
You gotta love Greasy Corner, Arkansas.
Well, it sounds like, I mean, I haven't seen the pictures, but
Oh, it's a
Sounds like
very
a
nice
nice
house.
it sounds like a
It
big
does.
house.
It's a
big
giant.
bedrooms.
Actually, it's a
Yeah.
log cabin.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
It's a log cabin. It's a log cabin.
I bet that
It's
is
a log
very
cabin.
nice.
Hopefully there's not too much grease and all the logs don't
Oh,
fall.
gosh.
Roll into the river.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
know.
Okay.
I'm still standing.
Oh, no. There is no singing. No singing. No singing. Okay.
Oh, I'm not a singer.
Okay.
but
Hey,
it's
April. How you
yes.
doing?
I'm excellent. I
And
got
you
about 2 or
smiling?
3
She's
pieces of
smiling. She's
good
smiling.
information
That
today.
was
Yeah.
very good.
We're
She-
educating,
and she's gonna self-direct.
inspiring, and motivating
There you
today.
go. That's what we do. Okay. Well, I got a question for you, Miss Inspirational.
Okay.
All right.
See, he always says miss. I didn't say I was the one inspiring. He just turns it to me. But okay, hopefully I can be inspiring.
There's always hope.
There's always hope.
If my current home does not sell, as I am buying a new home,
Okay.
all right, and is my insurance going to go up if I turn it into a rental property?
So it becomes a rental dwelling. So the answer is I don't know.
Okay.
But it becomes a rental dwelling. Typically, if it's a rental property, that means that you don't have contents, so you no longer need insurance that covers the contents.
Okay.
But there's inherent risk in someone living in your home, right?
Right.
They have more likely to have a claim on a home that's a rental property because, let's face it, people don't treat your stuff like you treat
No,
your
they do
stuff.
not.
That's right.
No, they do
Depending
not.
on the county and or the company, the carrier, they may or may not be willing to continue to insure that property. I'm not going to say that home. I'm going to say that property.
Wow.
And so you don't necessarily get to keep insurance with the current carrier that you have. It is extremely important when you convert your home into a rental property that you share that with your insurance provider. We want to know things like, is the home vacant or is it currently rented? And also, we want to protect the rental insurance associated with the home. So a homeowner's policy is not going to protect the rental income. A rental dwelling policy will do that. So the first thing is, one, you need to inform your insurance carrier that is no longer your primary dwelling. Two, if you're collecting any kind of rental income, they need to know that. And three, we just need to make sure that we understand what coverages are actually needed, right? And so will the premium go up? It may or may not, depending on how much coverage you have.
So you're not necessarily punished for having a rental property.
So there's no such thing as being punished. It's just whether or not the carrier.
If they make me pay more money, it's punishment.
No, because you're going to change the coverage, right? You may want to increase the liability, the premises liability.
Oh, okay.
You may want to have less coverage because maybe the mortgage is paid off, and you don't necessarily feel that you need to insure for the same amount. But what I will say is, other than having a conversation with your insurance company about whether or not it's a rental dwelling, the most prudent decision you can make is to make sure that the tenants in that home have rental insurance. Why? Because if they burn the house down, and that's the best example I can use, or they cause damage to your property, you want to file that on their insurance and not your insurance. And typically rental insurance, at least in the state of Texas, comes standard with $100,000 worth of liability. I would suggest that you make them have between $100,000 and $300,000 worth of liability.
And it's not that expensive.
It's extremely,
have.
It's not.
Yeah, no, I mean, it could be 14. I mean, what dictates the cost for the tenant is how much contents and how much liability they want to have. But you should advise, have it standard in the contract, a minimum. I won't say a minimum of 100. If you have a $300,000 home, you need to have a minimum of $300,000 worth of liability.
Makes sense. So that's Averill Gordon of Averill Gordon Insurance. You can go see Averill at agiahouston.com. agiahouston.com, Averill Gordon Insurance Agency. And Dina, you chimed in on it's not that expensive for the renters. So do you is one of the services that Platinum One Properties provide, do you provide management services for management properties?
That's right. And we do some management services, but primarily we try and when people are trying to lease their home, and even if it's a client that already found a potential tenant, we recommend that they call their local agent so that they're not put in the middle of the crosshairs of what comes up with the application. It's always best to get an application on file for your tenant so that you have proper contact information, so that the lease is written up properly and so forth, and also that we can actually verify employment, verify their rental history. We do criminal background check as well, because this is your home and you're letting someone come into your home, and you want to make sure that there's no stone uncovered, that you know who's coming in and that they're very well qualified, not only just to make your payment of your home, but to take very good care of it. So, you know.
It's funny you said that, because in my community where I live at currently, you know, the neighborhood app, whatever they call it, you get the emails, right? They announce everything. All right. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
They announce everything. So they actually announced 2 people getting turned down to rent in the area because of background checks. I'm like, who releases the information? Yeah, they said no, because they didn't say why they were turned down. They basically, the end result was, we are letting you know we are doing everything to protect our community.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah.
Let me just say one more thing about what Dina said. Is the other thing is that, particularly as you're vetting, if you will, the tenant, from the insurance perspective, the tenant should have the owner of the property listed as an additional interest. Why? Because when the check is written from the insurance carrier, the first person, it's no different than having a mortgage. The first check they're going to write is to the additional interest. Who owns the property?
That's right.
They're going to cover that first. And so it needs to be real easy for them to identify that they need to send this check to you.
Good point.
And second of all, you can request that when the insurance lapse. So, I went and bought renter's insurance because you said it was a requirement for the lease. 6 months down the road, I don't want the insurance. I cancel it. You get a notification that says you're a tenant And if that's a part of the contract, you have the right to terminate the contract.
Right.
No longer has renter's insurance. Oh, okay. Let's talk about that. So those are just two other things.
Very good point, ladies. Very, very good point. Okay, we're going to take a break and pay some bills. On our next segment, Eddie Anderson is going to talk about what it is to be an ACE agent for Platinum One Properties.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to talk about his, as long as you don't talk about no running. No running. No running.
But I'm running around.
So we're going to pay these bills. We're going to pay these bills and we'll be back shortly. Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Artist Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirusfloral.com and barbsirusfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Artist Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There is no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hello, listeners. Get ready. 91.1 The Boss and Today with Cachet starting Friday, February 1st, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Woohoo!
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your fusion radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Bills are paid. We're back. As we say, we're addressing our host in the studio about working with them and the specializations that they bring to the table. So our next one is going to be Eddie Anderson of Platinum One Properties, and he's going to tell you about his expertise, what he concentrates on at Platinum One Properties in association work with builders and new home buyers and stuff like that. So it's Eddie Anderson of Platinum One Properties.
That's right. Here I am with my peace sign.
Oh, God,
I think some of the good things with working with Platinum One is that we have partnership with, people like you and here at the radio show, which gives us good exposure. But I guess the best part of it is the building the relationships with the builders. We get to go out, we get to walk the sites, we get to look at the properties, we get to speak to the builders and ask them questions that a lot of times people don't think to ask. So we get real familiar with their product. We get real familiar with the community. And then we can take that back to our clients. We have the opportunity to come here, talk about it on the radio show, and share it. We can share it with you and just the general public. So, we get to learn that. We also work together as a team. Me and Dina, we were actually in a meeting the other day where someone was told us that, when they meet me and Dina, it's just automatic. They already know. We don't even have to say. They already know that we work together as a team. Because we have that compatibility. So when we're working with clients or we're working with the public or builders, it's a team effort, and we take that along to all the other people that we bring in our team, whether it's lenders or mortgage companies. Teamwork and accountability is a good thing to have. So for me and Platinum One and working with you and the radio show, I think it brings a lot to the table for our clients.
Okay. See, that's Eddie Anderson of Platinum One Properties. They like me in spite of myself, right?
Yeah, well, they sent me over here.
Don't sneer. There's no sneering, Averill. There's no sneering.
Leading the witness.
I have to admit, I was a little bit nervous because I never sat next to you before. So
you almost lost it, Dina.
There's no sneering. Gee.
She made me snort.
It wasn't a full snort. It was cute. It was really cute. I'm sorry, but it was like, you like me, don't you? Yeah. They really like me.
It was a stare.
I do like these people. I don't like these people.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different over here in this chair. It's only a few feet, but it's like
it's like a whole new world.
Oh God, she's
it's like a dog. You don't know if you should pet it or stand away. Is it gonna bite or is it gonna come with me?
I like the hot seat because now you all understand. Awesome. Even his body language is different.
His shoulders are all stiff.
Do I or don't I?
I'm not that bad. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane and they're just a bunch of mean people in the studio with me. Okay, now, based on the lack of new home inventory, or resale home inventory, I should say, all right, is it a good time to try to just look for new construction, or are you still trying to dig out some gems in the resale market? What do you think?
That's another open question. It depends on how hard you want to work. New construction's easy. You walk in and if you want to, if this is like for wealth building,
right.
You're not going to, let's say rental property, you can still find some good deals, especially if it's inventory property.
That's true.
You can find a good deal where they have incentives and get you in and you have some equity in the home already. You can, if you do your homework and you find out that you can rent it out for more than the note's going to be, a new home's good. You can walk in and it's ready to go. You don't have to worry about your tenants having any problems or issues over the next, at least year or two. So that's good. But right. Then there's the ones that you have to look for. You have to look for, you might find some good deals, but it's going to take a little elbow grease. You might have to put a little money into it. Right. It might sit for a few months. So do you have enough, in the bank to carry that for those few months? Yeah. So it's really just your mindset, how hard you're willing to work, and how much money and time you have to invest in it.
And see, I might address that. Everybody's very much aware of gentrification, all right? Moving out the old and the less financially stable and bringing in the millennials and the yuppies and the buppies and whatever you want to call them, okay? There's a way to offset that now. And one of the things that we're doing with our good friend LaDonna Parker, okay, and their faith-based initiative, we had a meeting the other day with the leadership of HPREA, and we're going to do the same thing with NAREP and AREA and stuff like that. It's called the Heck'em for Purchase. The Heck'em for, because Vicky was in the studio, but the Heck'em for Purchase is going to work in the following way. They're going to use the Heck'em for Purchase to take the equity out of the home, use a portion of it to buy the new home, aging in place, no payments, no taxes, no principal and interest, just taxes and insurance. They use part of that money to renovate and update the homes in the old neighborhood to increase the value of those neighborhoods to stave off gentrification, because gentrifying is basically taking advantage of a person who has never seen a check for more than $1,000, $2,000. You go in there and ask somebody, hey, I'm gonna give you $100,000 for this house. they're not telling you that their house or their land is going to turn into a $300,000 or $400,000 opportunity for them. All you know is you've never seen this much money in your life. That's all gentrification is. They're taking advantage of the less informed. Well, if you, the aged, who have those homes that are paid off in your East Ends, in your South Parks, in your Sunnyside, and renovate and rehab those houses as you move out into a house that's age appropriate for you, the age in place, now you have re-established your neighborhood, staved off gentrification, and bought yourself a new home where you have no payments and stuff like that. So that's one way. So we're going to be working with the Faith-Based Initiative nationally, because like I said, we had the meeting in the office the other day. So that's a lot of things are happening in the marketplace that gentrification is not a good thing. All right. It's good for the investor, but it's not good for the neighborhood. Yeah, absolutely. I don't care how beautiful the houses are. It's not good for the neighborhood, because when you start displacing people, you start to diminish wealth to an even greater degree, a separation of wealth and stuff like that. Yes, ma'am.
So do you have any additional programs that we haven't heard about for investors? Yeah. Basically,
commercial real estate doesn't realize that there are down payment assistance programs for commercial real estate. They don't. Down payment assistance program, but it comes under another name. Okay? It's half of the Wall Street Journal prime interest rate. If Wall Street Journal prime is 4, you can get 2% interest for reconstruction, renovation, rehab if you go into an underutilized community and you're bringing forth jobs. Okay? But you also have a situation where you have groups of realtors who are actually pooling part of their commissions to facilitate down payment to reestablish and recalibrate these neighborhoods as well. So let's just say you have $1 million property, and that's a $30,000 commission, all right? And the realtor says, okay, we're gonna do 1%, $10,000. Now, if you got both realtors on both sides, now you have a pool of $20,000. So now, if the realtor is willing to put $20,000 in the deal and the seller is willing to carry a second or a third lien, you're actually going into these commercial properties at 80 and 95%. We're only putting 5% down versus having to come up with 25% down in a traditional sense. Then there are community development financial institutions like our friend Marlon Mitchell. He'll do a third lien.
Wow.
You can't get a third lien on a home, but you can get a third lien on an apartment complex, an office building, strip center, all of that. Because when you are creating employment opportunities, there are greater incentives to provide you with the financing to facilitate that opportunity.
Okay.
And so
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So those are the things that are available to our commercial listeners, or are those who are thinking about commercial and stuff like that. Okay. I'm working with a guy, and actually I'm going to talk to you guys off air about your commercial listings on something that we structured the other day. Okay?
Right.
Yeah, stuff like that. Right. So this is Real Estate U. We're here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Some people say we know what we're talking about. We know what we're talking about, guys?
Sure, we do.
Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. You're looking at that. Look at that face right there.
She's giving you the look that you were giving him earlier.
That's right.
I was giving you a look that I actually learned something.
She's practicing.
You say like it's a shocking thing.
She's practicing her look.
She says it like
so far. I've given her the best look today. So
there you go.
I've won. One for me.
If we're voting and counting, yes, you have.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That puts me on her good side, your bad side.
I want a little scoreboard.
Okay, so we're going to take a break.
Scores matter.
Pay some bills. April's back, everybody. If you weren't aware, we're going to pay some bills and we'll be back shortly.
It's not about me.
It's not about you?
No.
When did that happen?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're going to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be back shortly. Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There's no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hello, listeners. Get ready. 91.1 The Boss and Today with Cachet starting Friday, February 1st, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Woohoo!
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your fusion radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
We are back. I'm E.L. Crane and they are not. Avril is back in her favorite seat.
And I'm out of it. I'm back over
He
here
did that
where I
as
belong.
quickly as he could.
Camera went off and I was like, Choop! I'm
He
over
did
here.
even like he was just
so
jumped up out of the
fast.
chair. What is it over here?
Validation.
It was like magic.
You know I got a cooling wall over here.
I have one on this side too.
Yeah, I have a cooling wall, you know. We
Notice there's a flame behind
It's a
his
buffer
head.
zone.
It actually
Okay.
looks like a flame behind his head.
Let me see. Oh, it sure
It's
does.
not a flame, but it kind of does look like
Yeah.
one.
I'm not that bad. I'm really not.
Says the
It's all perception.
yeah. It really,
Thank you. People, I'm just
Life is
misunderstood.
perception,
I'm
that's
just
right.
misunderstood.
by everyone.
Okay, we are all working in different markets, and Avril, this upcoming week, she's going to start going out to a place that we have an agreement where she hasn't gone to see the agents yet. That shall remain nameless. Yes, you, Missy.
So
Yes.
I don't know. Was that like him trying to force me to do something?
Oh no, never, no.
Oh, wow.
No.
So when did we make this agreement?
No. It was a suggestion because Lord knows I don't want no trouble with you at all.
Yeah.
You know, we do have an agreement with the realty company.
Uh-huh.
I would just like you to go
Uh-huh.
introduce
I'm
yourself.
just gonna let you keep talking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Moving
Okay.
along. Yeah. She don't do nothing nobody asks. Not tell. You can't tell her anything.
Well, she thought you were telling her.
Oh, yeah. You saw how she revved up?
Yeah.
Balled up her fist and everything.
No,
That's just too
didn't.
much.
I just looked at him.
With a balled up fist?
My mama say sometimes you just gotta look.
Just
Don't say
fake
nothing.
it till you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she looks at me sometime and my blood just freeze.
Oh, Lord. Look, let's get back to real estate. 'Cause I do have a question for you.
Oh, you do?
I do have a question.
What you got?
Well, earlier we were talking about the different ways of investing in property and the different ways to maneuver your money.
Right.
And a lot of today, especially since Harvey, there's been a lot of flipping.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody's trying to flip.
Yes.
And you're going to all these different, seminars and whatever. And one of the big things that everybody's pushing is the hard money loans.
Right.
So there's a lot of pros and cons. One of the things is they don't go off your credit.
Right.
It's
asset based.
It's asset based. So but what are some of the cons for a hard money loan?
Basically, calling of the note. Some hard money loans, they'll call the note if you are 72 hours late on a payment. Wow. They'll call the note, and they can expedite and accelerate a foreclosure because of non-compliance. So basically, when you're taking out a hard money loan, you really need to read the fine print. And anytime somebody that I'm aware of gets a hard money loan, take it to your real estate attorney. Don't take it to a traditional attorney. You need to take it to a real estate attorney, because a hard money loan is not for the faint of heart. Okay?
Right.
Now, you have some good hard money lenders out there, don't get me wrong, but you have some people who have come into money and become hard money lenders, and those are the ones that are looking to give you a 14.99% interest rate and charge you 6 points and then hold back 6 months worth of payments. Okay, but in that 7th month, you don't have enough money to complete your renovation, rehab, or on the fix and flip. So now you got to find money somewhere else, because they've sit there and held back money that you could have utilized to finish the project.
Yeah. Right.
So that is a recipe for complete and total disaster. And I'll give you a story. Years ago, a friend of mine, we became friends after this, she was going to convert her family land into a hunting lodge. Okay. And the only loan that was viable for her was a hard money loan. We went to closing, and she was really, really excited, because this project had been her dream to convert this land into something like that. And so I walked in, and I didn't have the happy dad's look on my face. All right, even though I could have made a lot of money, I did not. So she says, "What do you think? We're going to get this done?" I said, "If you sign those papers, you won't have your family land in 12 months." She looked at me. "What do you mean?" They have acceleration points that you cannot meet. You cannot meet. They're not giving you an option to take into account weather, supply shortages. You have to comply at each 90-day point. If not, they can accelerate that note and take your family's land. And this is like about 250 acres.
Wow.
All right, up in East Texas. They were putting in a landing strip for private planes to come in, the whole shooting match. And she says, "But you can make money off of this." I said, "Let me tell you something. If I let you sign these papers, my name will be absolute mud from here to the hereafter, because I am literally helping you lose your family property." And that's what a lot of unscrupulous hard money lenders will do.
So what's the alternative?
The alternative is private money. The alternative is self-directed IRAs. The alternative is capital raising. A lot of people spend their time looking for a loan when they don't realize that the capital was already available to them. All you gotta do is look around. There's a guy up in Dallas, Denison, Texas. Is that right? Denison or something?
Denton or Denton?
Denton.
Wait, we know all the names of every weird town across the United States, but we don't know Denton, Texas. I'm just saying.
If you have a good credit score, there's the FHA 203K.
The renovation rehab.
Yeah, the renovation rehab.
Yeah, but see, the 203K renovation rehab loan is for you to move into the home.
Right.
But they'll do a 203K for a nonprofit. Now, a nonprofit can get a 203K loan, okay, but you can't use it for an investor.
Is the criteria the same, in getting a commercial loan what's the difference, I guess?
There's literally no difference. Basically, a commercial loan, believe it or not, is easier to get than a residential loan. Because you can structure a commercial loan to be compliant, where residential loan, FHA guidelines, VA guidelines, conventional guidelines, can they buy it? Can they sell it on the resale market? Plain and simple, black and white, cut and dry. Okay, but when you have institutional investors, you have private investors, you have equity funds, you have hedge funds, you have hard money lenders, you have the Treasury Department, the Department of Transportation, the Department of Energy. They're lenders. A lot of people don't realize that. Department of Transportation, U.S. Department of Transportation, and the U.S. Department of Energy are lenders in rural communities who are growing. Okay, stuff like that. Perfect example: Montgomery, Texas.
Yeah.
Department of Energy is the one put those roads in that's leading 105 through there, where you have the Aggie Parkway now. The Department of Energy and the Department of Transportation are the ones who bought all that land or financed the land for the businesses not to lose their businesses while construction was going on. So it's lots of the things, and we are in a research-based society, or we should be. It's all out there, but we are so comfortable going for the traditional information versus the non-traditional information, right? When I had the bank years ago, we raised a $50 million capitalization fund. All we did was commercial mortgages, 75% LTV, cross-collateralized everything, so that our major bank benefactor was comfortable, but allow us to have our own criteria and allow for more utilization of funds. So you couldn't go into the bank and get the money, but you could come to us and get the money because it was a non-depository institution of the bank. So now you don't have to FDIC compliance. It's all structural. And when I tell people, go to, well, April's heard me say, go where us ain't, go to meetings that have nothing to do with you so that you can learn to contribute more to whatever your position or your business is.
Thank you, E.L. That was great information. Yeah.
This is Real Estate U. I'm E.L. Crane, and they are not. And they like me in spite of myself, right, Abe? Look at that. I knew I was going to get that look right there.
Yes, we like you, and the information you give is outstanding.
It really is.
I don't know if that sounded all that good.
Really? I thought it was a compliment.
She was trying to
No, she complimented on the other end. I'm talking about me personally.
I said, yes, we like you.
Okay.
And
because you know I got self-esteem issues.
You and your mama need to talk about that.
Don't talk about Ella Rose.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying about Ella. You can't be bring up Ella Rose.
All right. His eyebrow came up.
Yeah.
Watch out.
You talk about Ella Rose. You know, Ella Rose.
Childhood issues I can't deal with.
Ella Rose is the reason you got political correctness in the world today. That woman will say anything.
No, you don't say.
I don't know where she. I don't know. Oh, you know our friend Jeremy, right? Did Jeremy tell you about our ride?
No, Jeremy did not.
Oh, you need to talk to Jeremy about the ride he had with me and my sister.
I take it as an inside joke. Okay.
Oh, you'll love what he said.
Okay.
He got craned. That's the easy way to
He got craned.
He got totally craned.
I wish they would have had a little reality video camera.
A little recorder in the car.
Yeah.
Because this is what he said. All of you guys act just alike. You act just like your sisters. And my sister corrected him. No, he acts like us.
Wow.
I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. This is Real Estate U. We're here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We are providers of information, resources, and access. Okay? There are things out in the marketplace that can help you grow your business should you want to grow your business. We do it here with the radio show. We do it with our insurance provider, Avery Gordon Insurance. We have professional real estate providers, Dina Salazar and Eddie Anderson, and we have our partners outside of the Real Estate Review Show, be it surveyors, appraisers, mortgage bankers, banks, community development financial institutions, builders, and developers. So we work with the whole thing here. What allows us to be different in the marketplace, we are conveying information in a traditional as well as a fun sense.
Yes.
Okay. So that's why we expect you to watch us each and every Saturday. That is a mandate. From 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I tell them what to do. I can't tell them what to do. Look, I can tell them what. I can't tell you what to do. I can tell you what to do. Okay, we're going to take a break, pay some bills, come back for our final segment of March 23rd, 2019, in the year of our Lord. Never expect to hear that, did you?
Oh, year of our Lord.
Yeah. Pay some bills, Ivan. Pay some bills. Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
We are KNLY 91.1 FM, a multimedia station where you can completely interact with our live shows. There's no excuse because you can watch or hear us, love, like us, and share our live feeds. We are where you are. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at KNLY 91.1 FM. RadioTheBoss.com.
Hello, listeners. Get ready. 91.1 The Boss and Today with Cachet starting Friday, February 1st. 3 days a week. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Woohoo!
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your fusion radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
This is E.L. Crane. This is Real Estate U. This is our final segment of Saturday, March 23rd, 2019, in the year of our Lord. And no, I did not break out in a cold sweat when I said that. Okay. I'm joined in the studio by April Gordon of April Gordon Insurance Agency. My friend. That's my friend right there. She's, look at it. She struggles, just enthusiasm all over the place.
Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it.
The 23rd, this month has been a blur.
It has been.
Like, when you said that, I'm like, the 23rd?
Yeah.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And you know, we planning for a Kentucky Derby party.
Yeah. Big hats and pretty dresses.
Huh?
Big hats and pretty dresses.
Oh, big hats and pretty dresses, yeah. In the founders room this year, so we're good. Got this.
We have a crawfish bowl coming up.
That's true.
On the 31st.
Where is that? That's a Sunday.
Wherever it is, I'm at it.
It's the Hidden Lakes community,
right.
The Empire communities out in Lake City on the 31st.
With our good friend Amber Naylor.
Who's boiling the crawfish?
Well, we're having the crawfish
brought
in.
Okay.
But it's going to be set up out there. I'm actually having an open house down the street, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll go out there Sunday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll go out there after church.
There might not be crawfish by then.
Right.
So take your time. More crawfish for me.
Are you trying to say me going to church is like foreign to you?
I did not say that. But here's the deal. Anybody that we see with a bib and gloves does not know how to eat crawfish.
They just don't. No, they do not. So, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we don't want to see bibs and gloves.
Don't wear a white shirt.
I want to say who that boiling that crawfish.
Eddie loves him some crawfish.
I can eat some crawfish.
I love crawfish too.
Yeah.
We're all good.
They like
Actually, I'm going to have, for all of us and some friends, I'm going to do a crawfish boil at my house next month.
Oh. You're from LA, not the other. You're
my
from
mother's from Louisiana.
Okay, you don't get like rights because your mom is from there.
Really,
like,
that's
you're
what you
from
gonna go with?
California.
Right. So you're trying to tell me I can't have crawfish boiled?
I'm just saying.
Well, let him have it. We'll come eat the bugs and see what happens.
Yeah, because we're gonna talk bad about you on the air if you don't do it right. I just want to let you know.
I
that.
said I'm gonna bring people in. I ain't say I know about me cooking the crawfish. Okay.
Okay, I just want to clarify that if it's nasty, which it won't be.
Now, I know you know me. That's not gonna be nasty. Nothing else.
My whole family from Louisiana too, and they cook crawfish all the time.
Exactly.
I'm a crawfish snob.
Same here.
Okay.
Same here.
Okay.
Because I'm never going back to the second letter of the alphabet twice again.
Really?
I had a good experience there.
I didn't. The one out in Cyprus, not so much.
Oh, okay,
No,
Cyprus.
I like the one. Well,
Yeah.
White Oak and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
good.
34th. Yeah.
Yeah. They got they got the little place on the 11th that only opens up during crawfish
Yeah, they're good.
season. I can't think of the name. It only opens up during crawfish season. Yeah.
Well, some of the best crawfish is the Crawfish Shack in Crosby, Texas,
Never
where I
been.
grew up. The
You up in
lines.
Crosby?
Yeah. The lines wrap around the building.
Wow.
Wow.
Check it out.
Now, see, my default place is Raging Cajun. That's my default place.
You know, I've gone. I eat there, but I've never had their crawfish. I
The
see
one
a lot
on
of people
Richmond,
there.
not the one on Gessner.
Yeah,
the one on
Richmond,
Richmond.
right there.
Yeah.
And people,
610?
this is important.
That's
Yeah.
very
This
important.
This is part of real
Houston,
estate.
Very
I would
important.
say folklore. Okay, you gotta
If you want to
know.
live close to a good crawfish, we're gonna let you know where the good crawfish
That's
are.
right.
That way you can buy your house.
Hey,
back.
where you don't want to waste your time.
Right.
Yeah.
Real
right.
estate, you want to know where the restaurants are that people
That's
want
right.
to go to.
Exactly.
Well,
Living
good
in
point.
close proximity.
That's
well,
right.
and there's a large
It's important.
contingent of people whose families come from the I-10 corridor
That's
in
right.
Louisiana. So
That's right.
we take this very, very,
Very
seriously.
There you go.
Don't
Yeah.
play with the crawfish.
No,
don't
you do
mess
not.
with Texas, and don't play with the crawfish.
I like that.
Now that we've cleared all that up, ladies and gentlemen, okay, I'm Neil Craig there or not. This is Real Estate. You were here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Have we learned anything today, guys?
I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we shared some good information to our listeners and our watchers, right? Stuff like that. So what we got going on this upcoming week?
Well, me and Dina have been visiting Krista Sherman out at the K. Hovanabin Homes.
Okay.
It's Oak Forest and Garden Oaks area. They're building a new community over there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a real nice community. They're larger. They're not the 3-story townhomes which are going up everywhere.
Right.
It's 2-story townhomes. We actually went out there. We're going to do a little video, so we're going to have her in here to interview her
great.
probably in the next couple of weeks.
Have you guys noticed there's some townhomes being built over in that Westheimer Lakes area over there? They're putting elevators in every one of those townhomes.
Really?
Love it.
Yeah, they're putting elevators in every one of those townhomes. Those 3-story townhomes, they're putting
But
elevators
that
in every
could
one.
be part of the
The aging
aging
in
in
place.
place.
Yes,
That's true.
aging in
That's
place.
true.
Exactly.
You have to accommodate. You have to accommodate. That's true. Stuff like that. So that's what you guys are doing.
Yeah, we're meeting with her, trying to build a relationship with her and the builder, and then we're also still working with Empire.
Right.
We're going to do the crawfish boil on the 31st. So,
Out in
That's a
Lake
Sunday.
City.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to try to get released from church early.
Who's gonna give you that permission?
You're going to have to be released if you don't go.
It starts with "Forgive me, Father, I have sinned."
I know. He'll be on the phone saying that. So he's like,
Could you put down the crawfish as you say it?
exactly.
I can't quite hear you.
Oh, stop it! I'm not. Yeah, I am that bad. Anyway, what you got going on there, Miss April?
Oh, this is all about life insurance week for me. A lot of conversations about life insurance. It's also that time of year when we're going to be doing more quotes for people that are getting ready for the spring.
Oh, yeah, spring buying
kind of
season.
summer
Yeah.
buying season.
Yes.
So we'll be doing a lot more homeowners quotes.
Okay.
And obviously building relationships with local real estate
There you go.
agencies.
There we go. And one of the things that we're going to do, I like to announce stuff and tell April she's involved with so that she don't have a time.
That does
to
not
say-
work for me.
It doesn't work for her, but I still do it. Okay. Totally doesn't.
I just give them a look like, thank you for letting me know what you're going to do.
So what we're going to do is, we're going to twice a month.
No,
Twice a month. Okay. We are going to take out a day,
no, we.
like an hour and a half, and we're going to have realtor training rallies over in our conference center.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. And stuff like that. And so it's just, you're my favorite insurance person. You're the only person I want to.
And I just so happen to be strategically near him.
Wow. Really? That what you going to go with? She's a hurtful
works.
person.
Me too.
Well, as far as
Strategically near?
talking about training sessions, we are putting together a first-time home buyers program.
Love it.
Well, good.
For the 23rd and 24th of next month, which will actually be held at your facility.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're putting that together, so we'll have more information on that.
Which she hasn't seen yet.
You haven't been out there yet? You got the free sandwiches? And tea? What is that tea y'all have there?
Yes,
That tea is so
ma'am.
good.
There's some good tea. I'll be
There's some
there.
good
Very
tea.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not me. The tea.
We go for the treats and stuff that are there outside when we're waiting.
What is it,
and then,
8100 Post Oak? Or
And the service
4400
is
Post Oak
good.
Park.
Thank God the service is
4400
very
Post Oak,
professional
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
We're there for the treats and the
He
drinks and-
invited me there at like 5 o'clock on a Friday in the middle of like rush hour
Oh,
traffic.
is,
Oh,
yeah, that's the
God.
only
I
bad thing.
can't help you. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But I have invited myself there, so I'm just gonna pick a day that works for me
Oh,
and
absolutely.
tell him to be there.
There you go. Because we know I don't run anything, as evidenced by my angelic friend over here.
So one of the sessions is on a Wednesday evening, correct? And then
Wednesday
the next
evening
one is on
and
a
the
Saturday.
Saturday. Right.
Yeah. So people.
I'll be on the Wednesday, but that Saturday I'm volunteering for the MS-150. So
Are you going to ride the
Love
bike?
it.
no, I ride it every year, but this year I haven't had enough time to train for it. So I'm driving the 18-wheeler equipment truck, taking it up to the where they put up the tents and everybody sleeps.
Okay, I'm getting ready to do a survey. Okay, we're getting ready to start doing a wine and whiskey social at
I'll be
my
there.
office. I need to know what would be the best time of day to do that.
After
Happy
work
hour.
hours?
After work?
Happy hour time.
Happy hour time?
Like
Yeah.
what, 4 to 6?
4 to 6,
5
maybe.
to 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 to 7, yeah.
Yeah,
5 to 7.
like after work hours.
Right.
The word whiskey is involved. Just thought I'd share.
Wait, you can drink whiskey before 5?
I'm an insurance agent, people.
Isn't there a saying it's 5 o'clock somewhere?
Yes.
So.
I think that's like a Margaritaville thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I
So
guess
we're gonna have
it
a wi-
depends on who you want to come. If
That's
you want
true.
the people that work 9 to 5, then
No.
then it
I
has to
want
be.
our industry professionals there.
And if
Wine
you're
and-
professional, then you can do it earlier.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we could do that way. We could be.
She got the look. You see the look? Okay. Wine and Whiskey Social, we'll figure out the time of day and the day of the week, but that'll be starting next month as well. Now, my week is I'm going down to Beaumont to teach the Beaumont Board of Realtors
Nice.
Thursday. So they got me down there teaching and misbehaving. You know, people bring me in to misbehave. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way. Okay.
In a good
So we're going to be teaching them and how we work with them because we got a couple of builders down there, and they are in Texas, so we can get you some insurance business, Miss Gordon.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know you don't want to do Hell Is Certain Kentucky.
I don't want to be nowhere near hell anything. Okay.
Even for $30,000.
Even if a cooling wall is included.
Right.
And a cooling wall is included in
It's
Hell
gonna
Is
have to be a
Certain.
good cooling wall. For
Yeah.
hell.
Just give me a good old air conditioner, some ice water, and a home nowhere near there, and we're
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about rolling through Hell Is Certain Kentucky and see what happens.
You know what's going to happen.
They're going to welcome me home.
No return is not certain.
There'll be a parade waiting for
Exactly.
us.
He's back home.
If we got time to talk about hell, I just want to mention my property at 714 Richmond.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's great opportunity. 5,500 square feet.
Ooh.
It's at the down 714 Richmond, which is right as you're coming out of downtown. There's 3 similar lots on the same street that are at 1.2, and we're asking 950.
Yeah.
And he's still negotiable on that. So if
Give him
you're
contact
looking-
information.
if- 281-989-7987. Give me a call. It is a great opportunity.
Wow.
Sure is.
So that's
And
stuff,
the owner, if you want it cleared off, he'll clear it off. He'll leave the building. The building's in great shape.
Right.
It's 100 years old, but I mean,
Oh, yeah, I saw the
it
pictures
could
of
be
it. Yeah.
converted into offices, which it already was. So it's a good opportunity for somebody that's looking for something in that area.
Right. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out some dates because, April needs planning time. All right. It's all about her.
No, it's not.
Yeah, trust me, it is, people. It is all about her. She makes me very much aware that it's all about her, that I have no say-so whatsoever. When I tell you I don't get to drive, I don't get to drive at all. As she explained a couple of weeks ago, I'm the one that's hanging on the back of the car on the trunk on the outside.
Like one of those little tiger tails flapping in the
Do
wind.
you think I really said that?
Yes, you
I
did.
love you, but
Yes.
probably.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But I did take your website down.
Down.
Yeah.
When was it up?
You know, I'm not evil.com.
Oh, okay.
She's like, what's going on?
No love over there.
I know. I'm going to put up a wall.
A cooling wall.
Cooling wall.
I'm happy to be back, I think.
Yes, we're glad to have you.
We're glad
We
you're
missed
back.
you.
Yes.
We have a buffer zone.
Yeah. You're my
I
boss.
see. And you seem so happy when you're in that space.
I mean, I did like the seat, but
Okay.
You jumped up too
I'm
fast.
more than willing to trade.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll talk about it.
I've been abandoned. You know, I got abandonment issues, amongst others. Okay. Tell the people bye.
Bye, y'all.
peace.
Talk to you. See you next week.